Hey everybody, welcome back to Vendor Talk. I'm your host, Keri, and today I have an amazing DJ with me.
Hi guys.
This is Herbert, or Herbie. What do we like to be called these
Herbie's
days?
perfect.
Herbie sounds more personal maybe.
Yeah.
And he's with 53 Promotions, and say hi.
Hi guys, how are y'all? This is DJ Herbie right here, Team 53. Welcome.
Well, let's talk about just DJing, how you got into it. Where did this spark? Where did it start for you?
So back in Michigan State, during our time off, we had fun. We had parties and everything, and people would be like, "Hey, Herbie, you're really good at music. Pick this music." Like, started pushing me to play music, and I started playing music. It kind of lasted through my life until like, I should say, like 11 years ago.
Okay.
I started getting my own equipment now.
Oh, wow.
Like, started, buying speakers, buying mixing boards, buying softwares.
And this was just for fun.
And this is
just
totally,
me doing
this
parties.
is totally just something
Okay.
I just like to do. So it became like something I just continued doing, and a wise guy once told me that if you love doing something, and this may sound like so cliche, don't do it for free.
Right.
Start doing it and put your passion into it and run with it. And that's what I started doing. I started buying equipment, started using little house party gigs, and started, using that money towards more equipment. And then all of a sudden I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make it a company, and ran with it then, and just continued on and made a website, started building up more and more and more, and I just saw my name. 53 Promotions, or my name Herbie, just started getting up there.
So take me into kind of a day in the life of Herbie as a DJ. What kind of things would our brides and grooms kind of expect from you, as far as like, what do you show up with? What do your packages look like? Stuff like that.
I wake up at like 10, kind of get my day started, look through all my emails, see what I need to do for the rest of the day. Kind of figure out what's going on for that day, kind of plan, prep. If I have a meeting to go to, go ahead and knock those out.
Right.
If I have a show to do that day, go ahead and get started, like setting up. Make sure all my equipment is with me. Make sure all my equipment has all power, cords, like all those good things. Because I usually show up an hour and a half to 2 hours prior to the event starting.
Okay.
Go ahead, test everything, test the mics, make sure the lights are gone, going on, and then shut everything down.
Yeah.
And go get dressed and get ready, and go meet up with the bride, go meet up with the groom, and
touch base with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Houston's a huge melting pot of different cultures and ethnic backgrounds, and tastes in music. So where do you feel like you are on the scale of variety?
I adjust well with all types of music.
Okay.
As I go through my, different phases, I learn a lot every day. My best friend, who I call my sister, Emily, she's from Nicaragua, and I always try to pull from her, like, what music is good,
Like, give me more.
Yeah. She introduced me to J Balvin. She introduced me to Bad Bunny. Nice. She introduced me to so many different other artists. When I started working at Moe's, I got introduced to country music.
So I know your country is like on point, and then you probably dabble in a little bit of everything, though, I would say.
Yes, my family my family's African. My family's from Liberia, West Coast, and I have a lot of African music influences in me as well.
Nice.
And also reggae, and also, just Caribbean music,
About how far do you think is good for someone to contact you to hire a DJ?
It's good to start planning a wedding 9 months in advance. My complete suggestion is 9 months in advance, start your planning. Once you have your venue, you get all your stressful stuff out the way first. And then probably at your 5 to 4 month mark, immediately start looking for a DJ.
What does the booking process look like? Kind of take me through that.
You call me and say, hey, or you contact me and say, hey, I would love to have you as a DJ for my event. I'll look at my calendar to see if I'm free that day.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say yes. I would love to do that. Schedule a meeting between me and that group or me and that person, when I get to that meeting, we go through the following questions. Like, what do you see as your wedding day? How do you want your day to go? Do you want to do a ceremony? Do you want me to be a part of your ceremony? Just, we have a really intimate conversation. I get to know you, you get to know me. I want you to look through my social media. I want you to see what kind of person I am and kind of make your decision. I want me to be right for you as well as you be right for me.
Take me through some of your packaging, because I know you offer different packages, and some people just want music, some come with lights, different things like that. So just kind of give us an idea.
So basically I have 3 basic packages. From the top, lit package, which is you get the whole shebang. You get everything. You get all that I have. My packages starts from around $600 and goes up from there. But what you get for that amount is literally everything that I have. You get my personality. You get me playing games. You get me interacting with the crowd. You'll get Herbie. If you don't want a certain thing in it, I can definitely adjust my packages to fit your needs.
When it comes to hiring you, is there like a payment plan that you do?
I usually try to do this at towards the end of our initial conversation, hiring. I always ask that you put a 10% down payment down. I definitely have contracts for both of us to sign, and you get a copy, I get a copy, kind of thing. And if you want to, you can pay it off as you go, and I always supply a receipt for you. If you're on a budget, I work with you. You don't have to drop everything. Yeah, absolutely.
Where can people find you? I mean, where do we see Herbie in action? I know Moe's is definitely one place. How often are you there if people want to just come out and see you, just to see you?
Okay. I'm at Moe's place. I DJ Tuesdays and Wednesdays and some Saturdays. If you want to come and hang out with me and just get a general idea of what I can do, come out to Moe's any Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We can sit down, have a few cocktails, and kind of talk about what you can expect. You can also look up my social media, 53promotions.com, /Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Also, I have a website, 53promotions.com.
Perfect.
So it's just been revamped also.
Yes, I saw that.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Awesome.
What would you suggest, or is there something that you're doing for potential clients who maybe don't feel comfortable meeting in a public place right now? For
sure. You can definitely, I have an Apple phone or Apple products, so you can definitely FaceTime me, Zoom, all those good things, Facebook.
So we can reach you on social media outlets,
Yes.
email, all that information's on your website.
On my website, absolutely.
And then Herbie's also linked on timelessroseevents.com under our preferred vendor list.
I saw
so that's another way that you can get in contact with him.
You can reach me on any social platforms. Absolutely. I look forward to meeting you.